Hello everyone, EG Productions here, and today I'm doing a review of the LEGO Star Wars set, the Imperial Assault Hovertank, ages 7 to 12, set 75152, and it comes with 385 pieces and retails for $29.99 US. There are 3 minifigures included with this set. You get 2 Imperial Hovertank pilots and Chirrut Imwe. We'll start with the Hovertank pilot. You get 2 of them, but they are identical. So here is the printing from the front of the figure, and it is very good. All of these figures are very detailed, and I must say, I really like this printing on the front. It's kind of dirty in that spot there to make it look kind of worn, and then this leg printing is very cool. It's kind of similar to the normal Stormtrooper one, this whole suit is, but it has added black details, so that's cool. And then there is the back, which that also looks very nice. And I must say, I really do like this helmet mold. It's a very cool It's a very cool mold, and I believe it's shared with the Shore Trooper, who's also in Rogue One from the TIE Strikers set. And I believe this is the same piece, but I'll just give you a good look at it. And overall, it's a very nice helmet mold, and I'm very impressed by it. And underneath the Hovertank pilots is the standard angry clone head, so that's about it. And one of the pilots gets a longer rifle, while the other one just gets the standard blaster. And here we have Chirrut Imwe, who is a very great figure. He has a lot of accessories. Right now he's holding his staff that you see him beat around stormtroopers with in the second and first trailers. So that's really awesome. He is one of my favorite Rogue One characters so far, and I can't wait to see him in the movie in and of itself. So we're going to take a look at the weapons now. This is a simple construction, but you get some nice gunmetal gray lightsaber hilts, which aren't very common, and you get the shorter stick pieces. And he can also hold it like a walking stick if he wants. There's also a bowcaster, and there's like a clip you can put on his back. It's just one of those neck pieces. But this is a bowcaster type weapon, so that's also really cool. And it connects very simply, and you can always swap them out if you want to. So there's a lot of playability with this one figure. And I'd say my favorite part about the figure is... Oh yeah, right. Here, I'll show you a look at his printing. He does not have any leg printing, because instead he has a cloth piece. So there's his front printing. And there's his back printing. Very cool. There's his face. Since he's a blind character, he has those blue eyes. And then here's that cloth piece, and that is a very great piece. I really like that cloth. So those are the 3 figures you get. Overall, the figures in this set are really great, and it's a great selection. And I feel this selection is also appropriate because you see Chirrut Imwe in the trailer fighting around an area where they had a few hover tanks. So overall, it's an accurate, appropriate, and great minifig selection. Here we have the main build of the set, the Imperial Assault Hovertank itself. Overall, I really enjoy this build. I think it's very detailed, and there's a lot of great parts to it while maintaining a consistent theme and feel. The build itself was very fun and engaging, and I think the end result, while the color scheme may be somewhat monotonous as it is simply gray and brown, mostly gray, the build itself is very unique, and it's interesting to see a tank made out of Lego. While this isn't a normal looking tank, it's obviously Star Wars and it's obviously fiction, science fiction, it still is in and of itself a tank, so it's very cool to see, and I'm glad that they made this a set. So we'll start with the features of the tank. To start off, you can open... There is a hatch on top that you can open, and you simply pull up on that, and as you can see, you can fit, both pilots can fit in here, which is really great, and there's room for their weapons, which I love on sets. There's actually some extra room too. and then this front part opens. Now, I don't think this is accurate. I believe only this part will open in universe, because this is meant to represent a hatch. That doesn't actually open. The whole part opens, so you can easily fit figures in here. And they're very easy to take out. But sometimes the front one's head does fit this. So, as you can see, there's just that slot there. You can just slide them in, so it's very easy to put them in and take them out. And yes, they do both fit in here. So there's really no detail on the inside. There's just a few buttons there that I guess you could stretch to be control panels, but they didn't really do much for the inside. That doesn't bother me though, because the outside is so detailed and it's really, really great. So the main build basically consisted of this part as like a rectangle, and then this part was an add-on, and this middle section was an add-on. These were add-ons. So it's all these components that come together as one. So I found that the build is really interesting. It doesn't have like one singular structure. It's like a bunch of little components that are put together, but it appears that it has a consistent flow and feel, so that's really good. It's a great design and very accurate to the in-universe vehicle. So as far as other features go, those were the main. This is basically the main feature of it, since it is a smaller set. I will say that it is a little smaller than I thought it would be. However, this does look like a $30 set, and overall there are a lot of small pieces, but the value is definitely there, and I'll get to that more later. Anyway, the other features of this set are you can actually take, this rifle is from one of the Hovertank pilots. You can take that and stick it in there as like a turret, or you could even take him and put him there. So that this isn't an extra, this is the weapon from the pilot. So you can even take him and put him there to man the turret like an actual tank. So that's pretty cool. But if you need some other firepower, there's this right here, which is like, I believe this is some sort of gun or something. Then there's also these. These on the sides can move up and down, and they act like side cannons. So these are very cool as well. And you get them both on each side. And I really like how much posability they have. So I really enjoy that. And also, as far as moving the tank, it does have clear wheels underneath, like the First Order Snow Speeder and the First Order Transporter, so it's very easy. It can go on basically all surfaces, and it's very simple to use. There are two more functions left to this set. These knobs on the side, I originally thought, before I actually got the set and built it, I was just looking at pictures, I originally thought these gears didn't do anything, but they actually activate some spring-loaded shooters in the front. So you just turn those and they'll come out. There's also one on this side. And yeah, so you just load these in here, and those gears, if you just turn those, they'll activate it. And it's actually really interesting how that works in the build. I wonder if I can see it from the underneath. Let me check that. And you just slide them in there, and they're pretty hidden away. So overall, very good. They're integrated very well, and you can't really see it. There's like that black part there, it turns them, so that's pretty cool. And here you can kind of see the shaping of it underneath, like the structure of it. Like I said, this middle part is basically added on, and this back part is too. The final function is that you get one of these crate things, and you can just easily slide it on and off there, and it can be moved. You can actually put two of the crates, so I'm kind of surprised they didn't include another one. I almost wish they did, but at the same time, one crate is fine, because that gives room to put some other cargo, like you could put something like this on there, or whatever. So it gives you room to do your own stuff with that, and customizability is always a plus, in my opinion. Now, let's take a look at this crate. There are a lot of nice yellow parts in here, especially these, and not yellow, orange, excuse me. There are a lot of very nice orange parts in this crate, especially these. That's cool. And these rods, and there are a lot of really good parts in this set. And these rods are the shorter kind. So to open this, you basically you can remove this top part, and what you get in there are you get some binoculars and a pistol. So you get all three types of blasters in this set. So there's just a lot of accessories and a lot of great stuff. Like you can give the binoculars to one of the pilots. so that is basically it for the build of the set. Like I said, there's some clips on the side where you can store the weapons, so there is room for that, and you can fit both figures in. Overall, this is a fantastic build and a really great set. To wrap up this video, we're just going to take a look at the instruction manual and the box. We'll start with the instructions. The instructions are pretty standard, just takes you through the build. And like I said, it's a very interesting and fun build, and 72 pages. Here's an advertisement for Rogue One, Krennic shuttle, there's a bunker there, there's the U-Wing, some TIE Strikers, and a bunch of rebels storming it, so that's cool. Here's a better advertisement for all the individual minifigs in this line of sets, so all 5 of them. And then there's an ad for all 5 of the sets. Something about the Force Builder app, and then Lego Star Wars The Force Awakens, the game. It says rating pending, but it's already out, so that's interesting. And then, of course, your parts listing, and on the back there's the win. That's the instructions. Now here's the box. The box is pretty simple too. It just advertises all your figures, shows all the information on the side. There's some front artwork of Chirrut Imwe kind of storming the tank, and the pilots aren't even shooting anywhere near him. And then here's the back. It shows off all the features. Let me get that glare out of the way. It shows off all the features. And that's about it for the box. It's a pretty simple box. The extra pieces in this set are also pretty good. You get a lot of really useful ones. You get an extra one of these pieces for like clips. You can make like backpacks and stuff, so I'll definitely use that. This tile piece is also helpful. This, I don't see that often really. You get a hole in one of the studs, so a gray hole stud. I don't know what they're really called. And then you get 2 of the short bars, and you get another, that fell, and you get another gunmetal gray lightsaber hilt, which is great because this is not a very common color for these. And with the Kylo Ren's shuttle and the battle on Takodana, I believe, I don't have the battle on Takodana, but I do have the Kylo Ren shuttle, you only got 1 extra, so cool. Now this is a way to get more. And you can make another staff like this. So overall, good extra pieces, and you get an extra blast for your spring-loaded shooter. Everything else is pretty simple, and you can see it right there. Overall, the Imperial Assault Hovertank is a very great value and one of the best LEGO Star Wars sets I've seen in a while. Because for $30, you get 385 pieces and 3 minifigures. Now, how I view the value of LEGO sets is 10 cents per piece and $10 per minifigure. You get that all and more with this set. You nearly get 400 pieces, yet they only priced it at $30. And LEGO Star Wars is known for its price markup, so that's very good on them to keep the price lower than it honestly should be. And it still includes 3 great minifigures. So overall, this set gets a 10 out of 10. I can't really find anything I dislike about it. Anyway guys, this has been my review of the Imperial Assault Hovertank. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe for more LEGO Star Wars reviews. And stay tuned for the next one. I'll see you guys later. Goodbye.